Welcome into Advent Health All Access. I am Romy Bean. Once again, a quarterback competition is afoot at Broncos headquarters. But this one feels different than some of the recent ones, in part because of the hope that rookie quarterback Bo Nix brings, and because Sean Payton, now in his second year in Denver, has brought in the players he wants, unlike the one he inherited in year one.
It's kind of the orphan group. You know, all of them they're all orphan dogs. You know, they've come from somewhere, but they're doing good, and it's a good room.
Sean Payton, head coach and dog whisperer?
He mentioned it today, and I just kind of let him go with it. I'm a husky guy. I like huskies. I've got a couple huskies at home.
Peyton's pups are all hoping to make the Broncos their permanent home. And at this stage, the starting job is anyone's for the taking.
They're all in a race to learn this system.
They're balling right now. You know, I know they're still learning. You know, it's been what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, they're young right now, but they're showing real good stuff.
At this point, Jarrett Stidham has a slight leg up, being the only one who's actually played in Sean Payton's system.
Way more comfortable. I'm not out there thinking so much, just out there playing free and playing more confident, which is great.
Stidham knows his experience with Payton might help him compete, but in no way guarantees him anything.
I've dealt with this before when I was in New England when we drafted Mac Jones. It's a business. I totally understand it, but at the same time, I'm here to compete. I'm not just going to sit down and let somebody else, you know, walk on in here and I mean, I'm going to compete my butt off to get the job.
Zach Wilson is hoping to start a new chapter after a rough go in the NFL since being drafted second overall 3 years ago.
And I feel like you learn the most when things don't always go the best, you know, and so you bank those reps, you learn from them, and 3 years of things being challenging, you're going to learn a lot of things. So hopefully I can keep carrying those with me.
I like his experience. You could tell he's played, and I feel like he's got very live arm strength. And he's picking up the offense pretty quickly.
With no clear leader in the clubhouse, it's fair to think that Bo Nix might have the best chance of being the starter come September 8th.
It's a day-to-day process. You got to go from one meeting to one practice, one walkthrough. You know, take them one at a time and just learn as much as you can and just not make the same mistake twice.
Payton said Nix is extremely smart and is farther along than rookies typically are at this point. But would Sean Payton start a rookie? He says a lot of it depends on what you have on the roster. And if there's no clear starter, as is the case on the Broncos, it's in the hands of the player to prove he's ready.
A lot of it's dependent on the quarterback, his mental makeup.
Now, another Denver-based Payton has a thought or two on starting rookie quarterbacks.
I played as a rookie. That was it was not a fun year. There's no question. I think any quarterback would tell you, being out there on the field, you just learn more things than you do sitting on the sideline.
Manning thinks Bo Nix has landed in the perfect spot. And if he's able to handle early adversity like the Hall of Famer did, the future could be oh so bright in Broncos country.
I went 3-13 my rookie year and didn't play very well. We went 13-3 the next year. There's no way that would have happened had I not played and kind of gone through those struggles.
Pressure gives you opportunity, so I think the more pressure and responsibility you have, just the more that you have to go out there and consistently earn it.
We were only let in to watch one day of OTAs, so it's a small sample size, but I like what I saw from Bo Nix. I like his confidence. He looks like he belongs, which cannot be said for every rookie. I think being 24 years old helps tremendously. Crazy to think that Nix is the same age as Zach Wilson. Now, to me, Wilson was the most hit or miss, but his arm talent is the best of the group. I'm not confident, though, that he can win the job over Nix at this point, but Sean Payton might end up being the football rehab he needs, so we can't count him out yet. And Jarrett Stidham, he was steady. To me, looks like the perfect backup. It's going to be a fun summer watching these three compete, but if I had to make a prediction, I think Bo Nix starts week 1.